kind of September when life was slow and oh so mellow. Try to remember the kind of September when grass was green and grain was yellow. Try to remember the kind of September when you were a tender and candid fellow. Try to remember, and if you remember, then follow. Try to remember when life was so tender that no one wept except the willow. Try to remember the kind of September when dreams were kept beside your pillow. Try to remember when life was so tender that love was an ember about to billow. Try to remember, and if you remember, then follow. Deep in December, it's nice to remember, although you know the snow will follow. Deep in December, it's nice to remember, without a hurt, the heart is hollow. Deep in December, it's nice to remember the fire of September that made us mellow. Deep in December, our heart should remember and follow.
Let me tell you a few things you may want to know before we begin the play. First of all, the characters. A boy, a girl, two fathers, and a wall. Anything else that's needed, we can get from out of this box. Which is more important, or how it all began. The boy was born, the girl was born. They grew up quickly, went to school, became shy, in their own ways and for different reasons, read romances, studied cloud formations in the lazy afternoon, and instead of reading textbooks, tried to memorize the moon. And when the girl was 15, oh, she was younger than the boy, she began to notice something strange. Her ugly duckling features had undergone a change. In short, she was growing pretty. For the first time in her whole life, pretty. And the shock so stunned and thrilled her that she became almost immediately, incurably insane. Observe.
The moon turns red on my birthday every year. And it always will. Until somebody saves me and takes me to my palace.
That is a typical remark. The other symptoms vary. She thinks that she's a princess, that her name must be in French or sometimes Eurasian, although she isn't sure what that is.
You see, no one can feel the way I feel. And have a father named Amos Babcock Bellomy.
She has a blue paste necklace, which she thinks is really real.
I found it in the attic with my mother's name inside. Oh, it is my favorite possession.
It's her fancy.
It's my pride. This morning, a bird woke me up. It was a lark or a peacock or something like that. Some strange sort of bird that I'd never heard. And I said hello, and it vanished. Flew away the very minute that I said hello. It was mysterious. So do you know what I did? I went over to my mirror and brushed my hair 200 times without stopping. And as I was brushing it turned mauve. No, honestly, mauve. And then red. And then sort of a deep blue in the sunlight. I'm 16 years old, and every day something new happens to me. When I get up in the morning, I can tell something's different. I like to touch my eyelids because they're never quite the same. I hug myself till my arms turn blue. And I close my eyes and I cry until the tears come down and I can taste them. I love to taste my tears. I am special. I am special. Please, God, please, don't let me be normal. I'd like to swim in a clear blue stream where the water is icy cold, then go to town in a golden gown and have my fortune told. Just once before I'm old. I'd like to be not evil, but a little worldly wise, to be the kind of girl designed to be kissed upon the eyes. I'd like to dance till 2 o'clock, or sometimes dance till dawn. Or if the band could stand it, just go on and on and on. Just once, before the chance is gone. I'd like to waste a week or two and never do what's sure. To wear my hair unfastened so it billows to the floor. Do the things I've dreamed about but never have done before. Perhaps I'm bad or wild or mad with lots of grief in store. But I want much more than keeping house. Much more. Much
Oh, his story may be a wee bit briefer, because it's pretty much the same.
There is this girl.
That is the essence.
There is this girl.
I warn you, it may be monotonous.
There is this girl. I'm nearly 20 years old. I've studied biology. I've had an education. I've been inside a lab. Dissected violets. I know the way things are. I'm all grown up, stable, and willing to conform. I'm beyond such foolish notions. Yet, spite of my knowledge, there is this girl. She makes me feel young again and foolish. And when I'm with her, I perform the impossible. I defy biology and achieve ignorance. There are no other ears but hers to hear the explosion of my soul. There are no other eyes but hers to make me wise. And despite what they say of species, there is not one plant or animal or any other growing thing that is made quite the same as she is. Stupid, of course, I know it. And immensely undignified. But I do love her.
Look, this is the wall their fathers built between their houses.
They built it ages ago last month when I came home from school. Poor fools. They built it to keep us apart. Wonder if she's there now. See, I don't know what to call her though. She's too vibrant for a name. What should I call her?
Juliet.
Juliet. Can you hear me?
Bellomy?
I've been speaking of you.
To who?
To them. I told them that if someone were to ask me to describe you, I would be totally and utterly speechless, except to say perhaps that you are Polaris, or the inside of a leaf.
Speak a little louder.
I love you. If I were in the desert deep in sand, and the sun was burning like hot pomegranate, walking through a nightmare in the heat of a summer day, until my mind was parched, then you are water, cool, clear water, a refreshing glass of water.
What, dear?
Water, love, you are love, better far than a metaphor can ever be. Love, you are love, my mystery of love. If the world was like an iceberg and everything was frozen and tears turned into icicles in the eye, and snow came pouring and sleet and ice came stabbing like a knife, then you are heat, a fire alive with heat, a flame that thaws the iceberg with its heat.
Repeat.
You are heat. Love, you are love, better far than a metaphor can ever be. Love, you are love, my mystery of love.
Hush.
Be careful. I thought I heard a sound.
But you're trembling.
My father loves to sigh.
I know. I had to climb out through a window. My father locked my room.
Oh, God! Be careful! Well, suppose you were to fall.
But it's on the ground floor. But still, the window is very small. Oh, I could get stuck.
Oh, this is madness, isn't it?
Yes, it's absolutely mad.
Oh, and also very wicked.
Yes.
I'm glad.
My father would be furious if he knew.
Oh, listen, I've had a vision.
Of disaster?
No, of azaleas. I dreamed I was picking an azalea. When all at once this duke, oh, he was very old. I'd say nearly 40. But attractive. Oh, and also very evil.
I hate him.
He had a retinue of scoundrels, and they were hiding behind the rhododendrons. And then, all at once, as I picked an azalea, oh, he leapt out!
God, I hate him.
In my vision, how I struggled like the rape of the Sabine women.
And I was nearby?
Yes, you come rushing to the rescue and single-handed you fight off all his men. And win.
And then?
Celebration!
Fireworks!
Fiesta!
Laughter! And we live happily ever after.
There's no reason in the world why I can't have it exactly like that. Someone's coming.
It's my father.
Oh, kiss me.
Too much moisture. There are a great many things I can tell you about myself. I was once in the Navy. That's where I learned horticulture. Yes, I've been the world over and I've seen it all. Mountain cactus, the century plant, Japanese ivy, and the open market. Yes, I'm a man of experience, and there's one thing I've learned. Too much moisture is worse than none at all. Prune a plant. Avoid water. And go easy on manure. Moderation, that's the moral. Ah, that's my son's foot.
Hello, Father.
What are you doing up in that tree?
I'm writing verses.
Curses.
How's that?
I offer a father's curses to the kind of education that makes our children college. I hope you know what that costs. Did he learn to dig a cesspool? No. He's up there now writing verses. Why do I always find you standing beside that wall?
I'm waiting for it to fall. Besides, I like it. I like its lovely texture and its pretty little eyes. What do you call this flower?
Sweet God, he's clever.
Son, you're an ass. There you stand every day writing verses when who knows what our enemy is up to on the other side of that wall. He's a villain! I'll not have it. I'll strip down those branches where an enemy can climb. I'll line it up with bottles. I'll jag it up with glass. What was that?
Some broken willow. Some little wounded bird.
Maybe. But walls do have ears, even if they don't have eyes. I'll just see for myself. Oh, it's that stiffness again. Result of my Navy career. Here, son, you climb. You can see for me.
All right, Father.
Well, what do you see? What are you mumbling about? Get down from there if there's nothing to be seen. Down, I say.
I obey.
You're an idiot. Son, I've decided you need to be married. So I went out shopping this morning and I picked you out a wife. Where's that sound again?
Anguished bird.
Weeping willow? That may be. But let's get back to business. Son, I picked you out a girl. A pearl.
And if I prefer a diamond?
How dare you prefer a diamond when I just offered you a pearl?
Listen carefully to what I have to say. Listen, wall and flower and willow too, and wounded bird. Father, you may as well listen too. I will not wed by your wisdom. I will not walk neatly into church and contract out to prolongate my race. I will not go wedding in a too tight suit, nor be witnessed when I take my bride. No. Marry when I'm married, in my own particular way, and my bride shall wear sunlight with rain for her wedding day, in the open, with no one standing by, no song except September being sung in the busy grass, no sound except our heartbeats roaring like a flower alive with bees, without benefit of name, without benefit of book, except perhaps her handprint as she presses her hand in mine, except perhaps her imprint as she gives me her golden hair, in a field while kneeling, being joined by the joy of life, there in the air, in the open. Well, that's how I plan to live.
Son, you need pruning. Come inside and write simplicity 200 times without stopping. Maybe that'll improve your style.
That's right, drink away. Open up your thirsty little mouths. I'm her father. And believe me, it isn't easy. Perhaps that's why I love vegetables so. You plant a radish, you know what you're about. You don't get a turnip or a cabbage. No. Plant a turnip, get a turnip. Plant a cabbage, get a cabbage. But with children, I thought I had planted a turnip, or worse than avocado, something remotely useful. I'm a merchant. I sell buttons. What need do I have for a rose? There she is. Missy, you must go inside.
I've told you. I'm a princess.
You're a button maker's daughter. Now go inside as you're told. Our enemy's beyond that wall. Up to something, I can feel it. Him and his no good son! Look out! You stepped in my peppers. That does it. I'll put up a fence by this wall, a high fence with barbed stickers, an arsenal of wire.
Oh, but a fence is expensive, Papa.
Expensive? Well, I'll build it myself. Now go inside. Do as you're told. Is she gone? Oh, lady. Oh.
Oh, lady.
Hucklebee.
Bellomy.
Neighbor.
Friend.
How's the gout?
Oh, I barely noticed. And your asthma?
I tried to. I endure it.
Well, it's nearly settled.
What is?
The marriage! They're nearly ready. I hid in the bushes to listen. Oh, it's something. They're out of their minds with love.
Hooray!
My son, he is fantastic.
My daughter's fantastic too. They're both of them mad.
They are geese.
It was a clever plan we had to build this wall.
Yes, and to pretend to feud.
Just think if they knew that we wanted them wed.
A prearranged marriage?
They'd rather be dead.
Children!
Ah, lovers!
Fantasticks!
Geese!
How clever we are!
How crafty to know.
To manipulate children.
Then you merely say,
No! Soldiers must fight and preachers must pray, and children, I guess, must get their own way. The minute that you say no, why did the kids pour jam on the cat? Raspberry jam all over the cat. Why should kids do something like that when all that we said was no. My son was once afraid to swim, the water made him wince, until I said he mustn't swim. He's been swimming ever since. He's been swimming ever since. Oh, dogs got to bark, mutes got to bray, soldiers must fight and preachers must pray, and children, I guess, must get their own way the minute that you say no. Why do the kids put beats in their ears? No one can hear with beats in their ears. After a while, though, the reason appears. They did it 'cause we said no.
Your daughter brings a young man in and says, "Do you like him, Bob?" Just tell her he's a fool, and then you've got a son-in-law. You've got a son-in-law. Oh,
Sure as the June comes right after May, sure as the night comes right after day, you can be sure the devil's to pay the minute that you say no. Make sure you never say no.
But there's one problem left.
How to end the feud?
Exactly, you guessed it. We mustn't let them know.
Oh no, if they knew, we're finished.
We're through.
I think I found the answer. It's delicious. Very theatrical.
Tell me!
An abduction.
Who's abducted?
Your daughter?
Who abducts her?
A professional abductor. I've hired the very man.
Gentlemen, good evening.
What the devil?
Who are you?
I was sent for, a maiden in distress.
Oh, you are El Gallo.
El Gallo.
Oh, si. You see, this is what I was about to tell you. We hired this man to assist us. He begins to kidnap your daughter. My son runs in to save her, then a battle.
I allow the boy to defeat me.
My son becomes a hero, and the feud is over forever.
Aha! How much for such a drama?
Well, that, senor, depends.
On what?
What else? The quality of the rape.
No!
Forgive me. The attempted rape. Now, I know you prefer abduction, but the proper word is rape. It's short and businesslike.
I've heard her speak of Sabine women.
Well, it doesn't sound right to me.
Oh, please, though, I assure you. As a matter of fact, it's standard. The lovers meet in secret, and so forth. A group of villains interrupts them, and so forth. The boy fights off pirates, Indians, bandits. The parents relent, happy ending, and so forth. All of it quite standard.
And what about the cost and so on?
Cost goes by type. In your case, I think I would recommend a first class.
You mean we get a choice?
Yes, of course, with regular union rates. Schoolboy with little mandolins and perhaps a cape, but ain't my coach try to see it, and you will soon agree, senors, why it might regret when you can get the sort of thing you'll never ever forget. You can get the rape emphatic, you can get the rape polite, you can get the rape with Indians, a truly charming sight. You can get the rape by horseback, they'll say it's new and gain. So you see the sort of thing depends on what you pay. It depends on what you pay.
It's a love it. Depends on what you pay. It depends on what
A
you pay.
spectacular day with costumes ordered from the East requires rehearsals and takes a dozen men at least. A couple of singers and a string quartet. A major production requires a set.
Expensive.
Just try to see it, and you will soon see, senors, why it might regret. And you can get the sort of thing you'll never ever forget. You can get the rape emphatic, you can get the rape polite, you can get the rape with Indians, a truly charming sight. You can get the rape on horseback, they'll say it's distinguished. So you see the sort of thing depends on what you pay. So you see you pay.
The kids will love it. It depends on what you pay. It depends on what you
The comic rape, perhaps it's just a trifle too unique. Romantic rape, done while canoeing on a moonlit creek.
It's kind of pretty.
The gothic rape, I play Valkyrie on a bass bassoon. The drunken rape is done completely in a cheap saloon.
Nothing cheap.
The rape Venetian needs a blue lagoon. The rape with moonlight, oh, without a moon. Moonlight is expensive, but it's in demand. A military rape, it's done with promise and a band. You understand?
I understand.
It's very grand.
Very grand.
It's how it comes down a great big West Band.
It's so Spanish. That's why I like it.
Just try to see it.
I see.
Senors, why it might regret. And you can get the sort of thing you'll never ever forget. Ole, sweet lady. So you see the sort of thing depends on what you pay. So you see the sort of thing depends on what you pay. So you see the sort of thing depends on what you pay. So you see the sort of thing depends on what you pay. Depends on what you pay. Depends a lot on what you.
I said they're only young once. Let's order us first class.
One rape. First class.
With trimmings.
With trimmings. Now let's see, is it to be a big affair or intimate?
We thought just the children.
I mean afterwards, at the party.
No, just the immediate family.
No guests. Perhaps a gathering on the lawn.
Too expensive. Just the immediate family will be enough.
As you wish. That means the orchestra can go home. Still, big affairs are nice.
Perhaps some other time.
All right then. You'd better go home and rehearse your parts.
We can get the rape emphatic. We can get the rape polite. We can get the rape with Indians, a truly charming sight. We can get the rape on horseback. They'll say it's new and gay. So you see the sort of rape depends on what you pay. It depends on what you pay. Hooray!
Time is rushing. And a major production to do. I need actors. Extra actors to stage my elaborate rape. But I'm not worried. Something will turn up. I can sense it in the air. There, you hear? What did I tell you? The players are most welcome.
Don't look at us as we are, sir, please. Remove 10 pounds of road dust from these aged, wrinkled cheeks. Seems they got caked in glowing powder pink. Imagine here, full blown and blowing, like the whiskers of a bear. And hair. Oh, imagine hair. In a box I've got all colors, so I beg you, imagine hair. Oh, not these clothes. Oh, no, not rags like any beggar has. But see me in a doublet. Mortimer, fetch the doublet. Oh, it's torn, I know, forget it. It vanishes under light. That's it, that's the whole trick. Try to see me under light. I recite. Say a cue, you'll see, I'll know it. Go on, sing one, try me.
Friends, Romans, countrymen.
Is what?
Friends, Romans, countrymen.
Don't tell me, I can get it. Let's see now. Friends,
Romans, countrymen.
Oh, yes, of course. That's easy. Why didn't you pick out something hard?
Watch this.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, screw your courage to the sticking place, and be not sick and pale with grief. Now, her handmaidens should be far more fair than she was. How's that?
Amazing.
Try to see it under light. I assure you it is dazzling. I'm Henry Anderson. Perhaps you recall my Hamlet.
Of course. Of course.
You remember? He remembers. Would you like to see the clippings?
Perhaps later.
Oh, as you wish. I preserve them. Who knows, I may write a book someday. This is Mortimer. He does death scenes. He's been with me for 40 years. He's an expert. Would you like to see one? Go ahead, Mortimer. Die for the man.
romantic drama, Henry?
That's is my speciality. Have you never seen my Romeo?
I'm afraid not.
Oh, but I haven't had the clippings.
Henry, here's the bath.
Aha!
We'll have these players play something like the abduction of the maiden before this lover comes home.
And give but lunch.
We'll stand our ground and fight until the lot of us is downed.
Only done.
This way, Henry.
Henry? Oh, yes. Yes. What do you want me? Well, off left, Mortimer. Off left. Indians are always off left.
Henry,
Yes.
what's me cue?
I'll tell you when it's time.
Hiya.
Oh, and water. Remember, dress the stage. Dress the stage, dear friend. Don't cluster up when you die. He's not really an Indian, you know. I guess it's my cousin.
Oh, I nearly forgot. I promised them moonlight.
Amazing.
Beautiful, eh? A lover's moon. You go ahead, Henry. I'll be right there. You wonder how these things begin. Well, this begins with a glen. Better word, we might as well call September. It begins with a forest where the woodchucks woo and leaves wax green, vines entwine like lovers. But try to see it. Or not with your eyes, for they are wise. But see it with your ears, the cool green breathing of the leaves. And hear it with the inside of your hand, the soundless sound of shadows flicking light. Celebrate sensation. Recall that secret place. You've been there, you remember. That special place where once, just once in your crowded sunlit lifetime, you hid away in shadows from the tyranny of time. That spot beside the clover where someone's hand held your hand. And love was sweeter than the berries, the honey, the stinging taste of mint. It is September, before rainfall, a perfect time to be in love.
Hello?
Hello. Father is going to be very angry.
I know. So is mine.
We've never been here at night.
No.
It's different from the day.
Are you frightened?
No. It's cold here. There's going to be a storm.
Would you like my jacket?
What? No, thank you. Matt,
Yes.
my hand is trembling.
Don't be frightened. Please.
All right, I promise.
It's all right.
Matt, take care of me. Teach me. I don't want to be awkward or afraid. I love you.
gonna rain. I can feel it. Soon it's gonna rain. I can tell. Soon it's gonna rain. What'll we do with you? We'll find 4 limbs of a tree. We'll build walls and a floor. We'll bind it over with leaves and up inside to stay.
Then we'll let it rain. We'll not feel it. Then we'll let it rain. Rain pell-mell. And we'll not complain if it never stops at all. We'll live and love within our own four walls.
Would you like me to show you around the castle?
Oh, yes, please.
The lookout tower. And the throne room. This, the family pride and joy, the ballroom.
My, how grand!
Princess.
Your Highness. It's raining.
We'll find 4 limbs of a tree. We'll build 4 walls and a floor. We'll bind it over with leaves and run inside to stay. Run inside to stay. For soon it's gonna rain. I can see it. I can feel it. Run inside. And then we'll let it rain. We'll not feel it. Then we'll let it rain. And we'll not complain
Happy ending.
if it never stops at all.
We'll live and love within our walls.
Happily we'll live and love, no cares at all. Happily we'll live and love within our castle
Thank you, thank you. Orchestra and caramel combo home. Sports. Indians ready? Indians ready.
bit sore at first starting like that. It isn't the easiest thing in the business, but I like it. Oh, I've been diving for 40 years, ever since I was a boy. Oh, you should have seen me in those days. I could dive off a 20-foot cliff, backwards. Oh, people used to cry out, "Oh, die again, Mortimer, die again." Of course, I never did.
Well, Henry, are you off now?
Oh, yes, going somewhere. There's not much left of the old company anymore. Just reading. But we make out. I say Shakespeare and Mortimer dies. There's usually an audience somewhere.
Henry,
Yes. Oh, yes. I almost forgot. Here's your moon.
thank you. Good night, sweet prince.
Oh. And the flights of angels sing. That's my light.
Oh,
And the flights of angels sing thee to thy rest. Why doth the drum come hither? Remember, Mortimer, there are no small actors, only small casts. Remember me in light.
Their moon was cardboard, fragile. It was very apt to fray. And what was last night scenic may seem cynic by today. The play's not done. Oh no, not quite. For life never ends in the moonlit night. And despite what pretty poets say, the night is only half the day. So we would like to truly finish what was foolishly begun. For the story's not ended, and the play is never done, until we've all of us been burned a bit, and burnished by the sun.
It's hot.
What?
Hot.
Oh.
Now we can meet in the sunlight. Aren't we happy?
Oh, yes. Aren't we?
He looks different in the sunlight.
I'm not ready to get married yet.
I thought he was taller. Somehow.
When you get right down to it, it's only the girl next door.
Neighbor.
Friend.
In-law.
Ugh.
Well, this is what we've always wanted. Our gardens are one.
We're merged.
Related.
Amalgamated. Well,
What shall we do today?
Whatever you say.
And tomorrow?
Well, the same. I wonder where that road goes.
I'd like to take my hair down and go swimming in a stream.
Water, water, water.
what did you say?
I said water, water, water.
Clip, clip, clip.
What?
You're clipping my kumquat.
Rot.
This plum is too bright.
Sorry. Please don't watch me while I'm eating.
Sorry.
You're about to drown that magnolia.
Sorry. You're standing in my kumquat.
Sorry.
Take away the golden moonbeam. Take away the tinsel sky. What a night seemed oh so scenic. Maybe cynic by and by.
Take away the painted sunset. Take away the blue lagoon. What a night seemed oh so scenic. Maybe cynic much too soon.
Take away the sense of drama. Take away the puppet play.
What a night seemed oh so scenic. Baby cynic by today.
Take away the secret meetings. Take away the chance to fight. What a night seems oh so scenic. Baby cynic in the light.
So take it away and take it upright. So take it away and decorate it. So take it away. That sun is too bright.
I say that it really is a pity.
It used to be so pretty.
Take away the golden moonbeam.
Take away the tainted sunset. Take away the blue lagoon. What a night oh so bright. Maybe
The chance to fight.
Baby
What a night
cynic
seemed
by
oh so
today.
scenic. Baby cynic in the light. I today.
much too soon. By and by. This plum is too ripe.
Sorry!
I miss the moon.
So do I.
I was a fool to tear down that wall.
So was I. I hate people tromping in my garden.
Please, no fighting. You see, I come like Cassandra with a fig leaf in my hand.
That was Minerva.
And that's a plum.
Well,
Don't mind them, dear. They're just jealous.
Jealous.
Yes, of us, of our passion and our youth.
Fantastic.
You see, they are jealous.
it's sweet, just like drama. Fathers always play the fool.
I could speak if I chose to.
Speak what?
Better not.
No, I'll be silent. But you better not push it much further.
You forget that I'm a hero. After all, there is my rapier, huh?
And my rape.
Oh, what swordplay! Now that was really living.
Oh, that handsome bandit. He grabbed me here. See, I put a little ribbon on the spot.
Hot-blooded bandits, and I cut them down like wheat.
I could speak, but I won't.
It's tempting, but we shouldn't.
It should be made into an epic poem.
I'll write it.
Oh, or better yet, a shrine.
Divine, I'll build it.
Where the wall was.
This very spot. I heard your call, and here beside our father's wall, I drew my sword and slew them all. How many? 20.
30.
Yes, or even 32. And everyone there was to slay, I slew.
Ass.
I beg your pardon.
I say that you are an ass.
Charming.
Isn't he? He behaves like a pantaloon.
By God, that doesn't win. No, I am no pantaloon. You think that walls come tumbling down. You think that brigands find an open gate. The way prepared, you think it's safe.
What do you mean?
You think fathers play the fool to children barely out of school?
They do in books.
In books, maybe. It's not the same in reality. No, children. Children play on puppet stages prepared by parents' hard-won wages. Or do you think such things can be? You think a first-class rape comes free? By God, look at that. It's the villain's fee.
What is this?
An itemized bill for your pretty little rape.
But the feud.
We arranged it.
And the wall?
Built to fall.
I don't believe it.
Read on, Macduff.
Item. Silver piece for actor to portray Indian raiding party. Body paint included. Item. Piece of gold to the famous El Gallo.
Gallo.
Gallo. For allowing himself to seem wounded by a beardless, callow boy. Item. 1 moon. I see you spared no pains.
You mean it wasn't real? The bandit? The moonlight?
Everything.
Oh, but it isn't fair! We didn't need your moon or bandits! We're in love! We could have made our own moons!
My child.
We were just puppets.
A marriage of convenience!
Now look what you've done.
I told you it wouldn't work. You told me.
You. Liar! Get out of my compound!
Damn,
You're kumquat.
Ah! You're a murderer, and you're a fool. Drown! Drown!
Stop that, aquamaniac!
Let go of me, you kleptomaniac!
Get out of my garden!
This really does it. I'm gonna build up my wall.
I, too.
I'll line up mine with bottles.
I'll jag mine up with glass.
Pardon me.
Damn.
Wait!
Oh, look! It's my bandit!
Are you El Gallo?
Sometimes.
About this bill? Think you earned it rather easy.
Well, you made it easy to earn.
That is true. But now I will make it a little hard. Where's my sword? Somebody get me a sword.
Nice boy.
Anga!
Up a bit with the wrist. That foot back more. Aim at the entrails. That's good. Encore. Thrust one, thrust two. Bend the knee, thrust three. But then be sure to parry like this. See? Another lesson?
God! Fool!
Always bragging.
Don't be sarcastic.
I shall be sarcastic whenever I choose.
Do you think I couldn't do it?
I think you'd better grow up.
Grow up? Grow up? And this coming from a girl who's 16?
Girls mature faster.
No, this can't be happening. If I'm not mad, if I'm not gloriously insane, well then I'm just me. And if I'm me, well then I can see
What?
everything. All the flaws. You're childish,
Childlike.
silly,
Soulful.
and you have freckles.
That's a lie!
I can see them under the pounds of powder you wear. Look, freckles.
I hate you!
Ha ha! You see? Self-deception. It's a sign of immaturity to wear lavender perfume before you're 40.
You're a bonjour! I've heard you walking in the gardens, reciting romantic poems about yourself. The bold hero!
Well, you're adolescent. Beyond that road lies adventure.
I'm going to take my hair down and go swimming in a stream.
You'll never see me again, my dear. I've decided to be bad.
I'm going to stay up all night long and I'll sing songs to the moon.
Drink, and I'll gamble, grow a mustache. Find my madness somewhere out there.
I'll find mine too. I'll go to have a fair.
Goodbye forever.
See if I care.
This tear is enough. This tiny tear. A boy may go, the girl must stay. Thus runs the world away. See, he sees it, and the world seems very grand.
Beyond that road lies a shining world.
Beyond that road lies despair.
Beyond that road lies a world gleaming.
People who are There's a song you must sing, it's a well-known song, but the tune is bitter, and it doesn't take long to learn.
I can learn
That pretty little world, that beams so bright, that pretty little world, that seems delightful, can learn.
Let me learn. Let me learn. For I can see it shining somewhere. Break like somewhere, I need to come there and learn. And I'm ready, I can hear it. Sirens singing inside my head, hear them all singing. Come learn. Who knows? Maybe all the visions I can see, maybe waiting just for me to say. Take me there, make me see it, make me feel it. I know it's so, that it really may be.
A certain parable about romance. So, we let him go. We commit him to the tender mercies of that most stringent teacher, time. But just so there's no slip-up, we'll add a bit of spice.
Hold on there a minute, matey.
What and where may you be going, my fiery young friend? Don't stop at once, sir. I can see it in your eyes.
I see it too, they're beady little eyes.
You for the goose, woo, the golden goose that lays the platinum-plated egg, right? I am not a beagle. Just like yourself, a young man looking for a pleasant pinch of adventure.
Young man?
Yes. As you are left to observe this steamy individual, he is my companion who goes by the name of Socrates.
I'm Roman.
Roman, of blue blood, descended from the Tsars.
The Tsars?
Yes, he is in fact the noblest Romanov of them all. But enough chit-chat.
Enough.
You long for adventure? We'll take you out, Misaki.
We'll take you all right.
To this you never dreamed of. Venice, Egypt, Egypt. I am dying, Egypt. That's a line from something I don't recall just what.
Well, I thought
Seek your fortune exactly while we're here. Great soggy.
Right, Lolly. What did I give you?
Fireworks, you mean?
but my intention
Forget intentions. They pave the road to hell. We'll see to your education.
We know.
And the ropes to skip as well.
Even I do.
Wagner.
Gypsy.
Fantastic beauty just waiting to be unzipped.
but I really
wanted to thank us.
Right, Lolly. That's sorry, Lolly. Oh, yeah.
Christ,
Beyond that road to episode, in episode, in episode. Beyond that road to episode, look out, you hear the jazz. Beyond that road to episode, in episode, in episode. Beyond that road to episode, just wait to me and hey, beyond that road to episode, I can see his lines.
Now, grant me in your minds a month. October is over, and the sky grows gray. A month goes by, it's a little bit colder. A month goes by, we're 1 month older.
Oh, fine. There is nothing better than a good thick wall. Keep working, friend. Keep working.
Still progressing? Good. Want to get it finished before snowfall.
Getting colder. Well, I'll just see how the wall's coming. Oh, fine. Keep on working. Lord, this weather makes a man feel old.
Not a word. It's been going on a whole month and I haven't heard a single word. How's it going? Oh, I forgot you're not supposed to talk.
Luisa? Now, dear, it's foolish to stand out here in the garden. You'll catch pneumonia. You'll catch asthma. Luisa? Well, anyway, I brought you this little shawl. I don't suppose you'd like to see my garden.
He won't answer you.
I don't recall addressing that remark to you, sir.
He's not supposed to speak.
Oh! Well, by the way,
Yes?
nothing. What's so funny?
Nothing. I was just remembering how we used to meet.
Climbing over the wall.
Secret meetings.
Just to have a little game of cards. How's your son?
Not a word.
He'll be back when he runs out of your money.
Thank you. And your daughter?
Oh, like a statue. Does nothing but dream all day.
Pity. How's your garden?
Growing.
Mine too.
So dependable. Gardens go on growing.
Indeed they do.
I tell you, I love vegetables.
It's true. I love them
Plant a radish, get a radish, never any doubt. That's why I love vegetables, you know what you're about.
too. Plant a turnip, get a turnip, maybe you'll get two. That's why I love vegetables, you know that they'll come through.
They're dependable.
They're befriendable. They're the best pal the parents ever known.
While with
So plant a carrot, get a carrot, not a Brussels sprout. That's why I love vegetables, you know what you're about.
Life is merry
If it's very vegetarian, a man who plants a garden is a very happy man. Plant a beanstalk, get a beanstalk, just the same as Jack. Then if you don't like it, you can always take it back.
But if your issue doesn't kiss you, then I wish you luck. Or once you've planted children, you're absolutely stuck.
Every turnip green, every kidney bean, every plant grows according to the plot. While with progeny,
It's hodgepodge-y.
or as soon as you think you know what kind you've got.
It's what they're not.
So plant a cabbage, get a cabbage, not sauerkraut. That's why I love vegetables, you know what you're about. Life is merry if it's very vegetarian. A man who plants a garden is a very happy man. A vegetarian,
Very, very,
vegetarian.
How about a game of pinochle?
I prefer poker.
All right, then let's hurry.
You still owe me from the last time. And you, keep working.
He's a nice chap.
I'd like to swim in a clear blue stream where the water is icy cold. Then go to town in a golden gown and have my fortune told.
Just once, just once, just once before you're old.
Look, it's my bandit.
You're bandit, yes.
What are you doing up in that tree?
Growing ripe,
Don't grow too ripe, or you'll fall.
very wise.
What do you see from up there?
Everything.
Really? You see that?
Do you care?
No. I just wondered. Can I climb up there beside you?
You can, if you can.
There. I don't see everything.
It takes a little while.
All I see is my own house. The mast. The wall.
And that's all?
All. Is it fun to be a bandit?
It has its moments.
Oh, I think it must be fun. Oh, do you ride a great white horse?
I used to.
Oh, but no longer?
I developed a saddle rash. Very painful.
How unglamorous. Whoever heard of a hero who had a saddle rash?
Well, it happens. Occupational hazard.
Tell me, what is your favorite plunder?
Plunder? I think that's pirates.
Well then, booty.
You've been reading too many books.
Well, you must steal something.
I steal fancies. I steal whatever's treasured most.
Oh, that's more like it. Precious rubies.
Precious rhinestones.
Rhinestones?
Can be precious. It depends on the point of view.
It doesn't sound very sound. Economically, I mean.
Pretty child.
Oh. Do you think so? Oh, do I attract you?
Somewhat.
Oh, but that's splendid. Oh, look. See this ribbon? That's where you gave me a bruise.
I'm so sorry.
Oh. Don't be silly. I adore it.
A bit, yes.
Is it like in the books?
Depends on which books you read.
Oh, the adventures, the romances. Cast off thy name, a rose by any other name. Do you know that?
Sounds familiar.
Put up thy sword, the dew will rust it. That's a fellow. He was older than Desdemona, but she loved him because he had seen the world. Oh, of course, he killed her.
Of course.
It's a far better thing that I do now than I have ever done before. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Oh, and that man was beheaded.
I'm not surprised.
Take me there.
Where?
To the parties. To the world.
But I'm a bandit. There's a price upon my head.
Oh, I was hoping there would be.
You and I. Us together.
Yes. Dancing forever and forever.
Round and round till the break of day. Candles glow, fiddles play. Why not be wild if we feel that way? Reckless and terribly gay. Round and round neath the magic spell. Velvet gown, pink lapel. Life is a colorful carousel. Reckless and terribly gay.
Anytime, if you'll take me, I'm ready to go. So show the way to me. I will try to be ready to go.
I seem to see Venice, we're on a lagoon. A gondola is crooning a gondola tune. The air makes your hair glow blue in the moon.
I can still.
You're so blue in the moon.
Oh, look at the peasants. They're lighting candelabra. No, they're lighting torches. Oh, yes, see, they started burning the palaces. Oh, there goes the doge. Oh, what fun! I adore pyrotechnics. Look at that. That is burning. My body's on fire.
Keep on dancing. Just put up the mask, and it's pretty.
Help!
Oh, isn't he beautiful? He's all sorts of orange. Red orange. That's one of my favorite colors.
Help!
You look lovely.
We'll just dance. We'll pick up our heels to music and dance. Until my head reels with music just like a lovely real romance. All we do is daily dance. All we'll do is just dance. All we'll do is just dance. All we'll do is just
Oh, I'm exhausted.
But you can't be. The evening's just started. Round and round till the break of day. Candles glow, fiddles play. Why not be wild if we feel that way? Reckless and terribly gay.
Time, if you'll take me, I'm ready to go. So show the way to me. I will try to be ready to go.
I seem to see Athens, it's terribly chic. Atop the Acropolis, it's terribly Greek. There's Venus and Adonis and us cheek to cheek. To be greet cheek to cheek.
Observe the friendly natives. Long okay? Look, dear, they're meeting a monkey. I wonder why anyone should be meeting a monkey. Oh no, that's it. It's not a monkey at all. It's a man dressed in a monkey suit. Oh, the man is hurt!
The mask!
Oh, isn't that cute? They're meeting a man in a monkey suit. It's a show. La, how jolly. Don't stop, it's charming. Don't stop.
Help!
That's it. Ride some more.
We'll just dance. We'll pick up our heels to music and dance. Until When there's music to be danced to, play, gypsies.
Round and round with the magic spell, velvet gown, keep the bell. Life is a colorful carousel, reckless and terribly high. We're so gay, counting gay, we're so gay, counting gay.
We'll be in Benghazi or maybe Bombay. I understand India is terribly gay. The natives assemble and feast day and play.
With the snakes.
Yes, what a racket it makes.
Oh, I think I'm going to love India. Such a big population and I adore crowds. Oh, look, there's a baker. Hi, baker. See, he's there with all of his assistants. They all know Yogi. It's just loads of fun. There's the young. What are you down on snails? Look, is he dancing because of big flight of snails? Someone help!
The mask.
Let him live.
Mask.
Oh!
Mask.
Help!
Come on. Sit down harder. He's a sissy. I don't believe he's a real faker. They never complain. He's a fake faker.
Help!
Fake!
We'll just dance. Kick up our heels to music. Dance. Until my head reels with music. It's right on up. Real romance. All we do is daily and see the friendly natives. All I do is just dance. All I do is just dance. All I do is just rock and rock and it's just
Help!
Now hurry. You must pack so that we may run away.
Kiss me first.
All right.
Oh,
What is it?
at last. I have been kissed upon the eyes. No matter what happens, I will never, ever forget that kiss. I'll go now.
One word, Luisa. Listen. I want to tell you this. I promise to remember that one particular kiss. And now hurry. We have a lifetime for kisses.
True. You will wait here.
I promise.
All right, then.
Wait. Give me a trinket to pledge that you will come back. That necklace.
It was my mother's.
Good. It will serve as your pledge.
All right, then. I leave you this necklace. Because it's my favorite thing. Here. Guard it. I won't be long. It's really like that? And the world is like you say?
Of course. Beyond that road lies a shining world.
Beyond that road lies despair.
Beyond that road lies a world that's gleaming.
People who are scheming.
Beauty
leave her like that. It isn't fair.
It's her misfortune. What do you care?
She's too young. Wait, I said.
There is a curious paradox that no one can explain. Who understands the secret of the reaping of the grain? Who understands why spring is born out of winter's laboring pain? Or why we must all die a bit before we grow again? I do not know the answer. I merely know it's true. I hurt them for that reason. And myself a little bit too.
It isn't worth the tears. Believe me. Luisa, please don't cry.
You look awful.
I know.
What's that swelling?
Well, that's my eye.
No scratches. What in the world happened to you?
The world happened to me.
Did you drink and gamble?
First day, yes. But the drink was drugged and the wheel kept playing sixes until I played a six.
Did you serenade senoras?
First, till I got hit
Hit?
with a slot pot.
What?
A Spanish slot pot. Believe me, it defies description.
I'm sorry, Matt.
No, it's my fault. I deserve it. I've been foolish.
I have too. Oh, believe me, more than you.
When the moon was young, when the month was May, when my stage was hung for my holiday, I saw shining lights, but I never knew they were you, they were you, they were you.
too.
It hurt. You should have told me. You should have told me right away. Here, sit down. Maybe I can buy you.
You've been hurt too.
Yes.
Look, it's beginning to snow.
I know.
Here, take my jacket.